in every ethnic location, there are bad people, there are good people. Not all Fulanis are herdsmen, and not all Fulanis are kidnappers or bandits. There are some good people among them. But when you generalize and say Fulani herdsmen, you are tagging the innocent as well as the culprit. It started from Bola Ige, when years back, over 30, 40 years ago, he said Fulanis are like Tutsis. All that is needed is to eliminate them. And people have been building on that up to this stage when it reached its climax. I'm not a Fulani, I'm not their defender, but I'm a Nigerian who would protect any ethnic group, irrespective of where one comes from, irrespective of his religion. He must be protected by the laws of the land.
What would you have proposed, Mr. Galadima, if you were governor of a state that is being faced with crisis? And the intelligence security report you are getting from the locals, from the chiefs in the rural community, says that there are persons occupying a forest. And there are reports that when people are kidnapped, they are taken to a particular enclosure, which is a forest, and that forest is being occupied by people you cannot easily identify. What would you do as a security chief of a state?
You raid the place and neutralize the people.
How do you raid the place?
You don't know how to raid the place, and you are in government? Then so be it.
So what he's trying to do, is it not similar to that, maybe using a different angle to it? Because he's not raiding the place. He's saying, everybody in that place, in that forest, come out. Let us know you. Let's get you registered. Let's identify you.
Come, let's... you see, you are introducing another issue. Come, let's register Nigerians in their own country. Please, we should unify this country, sir. I am not talking for the Fulanis.
Okay, Engineer Galadima, but do you also believe, as has been said in different, but certain intelligence report, that most of the persons committing this crime are not necessarily Nigerians? Most of them cross the border into the country illegally and commit these crimes. Is it not, if that is the case, is it not proper to identify and know who those individuals are and who are the legitimate persons doing business?
Of course, it is legitimate for any government to do that, but not evict. There is a difference between identification and eviction. What I am saying is that the man has no right to evict anybody. You should have known that Fulanis are found in most parts of Nigeria for the last 200 years. Some of them in southwest or southeast or south-south speak indigenous languages.
Correct.
More than their own Fulani dialect. They have adopted the culture of the people. The only thing they did not leave of their own culture is the rearing of cattle. And I want also Nigerians to understand that, please, there is a difference between bandits who kill, who abduct, who kidnap, who kill people, innocent people, from people who rear cattle. Because in all these conflicts, we have never seen it happen on a farm where the Fulani man, the innocent Fulani herder, puts his cattle on your farm and fight ensured, and people are being killed. I just saw that 40 people were killed in Niger State by bandits, and over 80 were kidnapped. You mean that those in Niger, if they had killed 40 people in any part of the southwest and kidnapped 80, wouldn't you have thought that the whole world would have come upside down? But that was not a news.
What is
the conflict is not between Fulani herdsmen and farmers. The conflict is between bandits who attack communities. And it happens right here in the north. You've just shown one in Niger. Yesterday, 40 people were killed, 80 kidnapped. Niger is part of northern Nigeria. Do you know that all their cattle have been rustled, their women raped, their daughters abducted? Do you know that?
So,
They are at the,
so how do we move from here?
Listen. The bandits, in fact, target more the Fulanis than any ethnic group in Nigeria.
That has also been put on the table. But how do we move from here?
Do you believe that?
Yes, I believe. And there's a
Thank
need
you.
for us to also look at how the Fulanis can join hands.
So you-
all the herdsmen. Hold on, Engineer Buba Galadima, hold on. Do you agree that there's a need for this ethnic
I don't
group
want you to
that
use the
have
word herdsmen because you are tagging people innocently to
armed
be
herdsmen?
targeted.
I've used the word armed herdsmen several
They are
I'm
not.
saying-
They are not herdsmen. They are criminals, bandits.
Okay, let me use the
Please,
word bandits.
the
Let me
press
use the
should
word-
stop using the word herdsmen.
Mr. Galadima, let me ask you, these bandits,
Yes, thank you.
where did they come from?
I don't know. If I know, I could have assisted the country. You know that I could have done that.
And are you also...
It is the duty of the security people to identify where they come from. It is the failure of governance in the whole country that has allowed this to germinate. And is now going...
But you also agree when I gave that example that there's also a need for you as an individual to also assist.
Of course, why not?
He's talking about citizen responsibility here.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
What would you
Why
say?
not?
What would you say to people who have said victims of kidnap in several media reports? I'm sure you've read some of them. That the people who kidnapped them, they were able to identify their ethnic origin, the language they spoke was Fulani. We are not talking about whether or not they are Nigerians or not.
Did I say that Fulanis don't do kidnapping? I hope you never heard me say that. What I'm saying is that they are innocent Fulanis. And obviously, those that were kidnapped, I am sure none of them have ever said that they were taken to a place where their herd of cattle being raided by those Fulanis who kidnapped them.
That precisely takes me back to the point in the question he was asking. He said, if certain persons come into a certain community and the persons are your ethnic group members or your kinsmen, and they pass through a certain community and you identify clearly that these people are not genuine herdsmen or businessmen, what is the responsibility of an individual in such circumstance to provide information, volunteer information to security operatives that could help to solve the problem that is affecting their own coexistence?
I get where you are going.
Yes.
Let's assist those who watch us in the whole world. No bandit will come and pass through a Fulani man rearing cattle, because that is even his target. To rustle the cattle, go and sell, or to abduct the Fulani who owns the cattle, so that when he's kidnapped, his parents will go and sell the cattle to go and release him.
Thanks for checking out Symphony on YouTube. Please be sure to subscribe and like our videos for updates.